It's rare for a TV adaptation to outshine its literary source material, particularly in the thriller genre, but HBO's Big Little Lies proves it's the exception to the rule. Big Little Lies is based on the best-selling 2014 novel of the same name by hugely popular author Liane Moriarty. Several of Moriarty's other novels have also become TV adaptations, including 9 Perfect Strangers and Apples Never Fall. With Big Little Lies stars Reese Witherspoon and Nicole Kidman having secured the screen rights to the book shortly after its publication, the HBO series premiered in 2017. Centered on the unraveling, secrets-laden lives of mothers connected to a murder in the picturesque beachfront community of Monterey, California, Big Little Lies was a hit with both critics and audiences. Big Little Lies was also a massive awards winner, taking home 8 Primetime Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Limited Series, in 2017. With such success, the call for more episodes was answered, and Big Little Lies, which was originally meant to be a miniseries, was given a second season. Though many felt Big Little Lies Season 2 was inferior to its predecessor, as a whole, it's still better than the book. Big Little Lies is one of HBO's best thriller shows. Big Little Lies Celeste Wright, played by Nicole Kidman, sitting by a fire. There are a ton of excellent thriller TV shows out there, particularly on HBO, but despite all its acclaim, Big Little Lies often doesn't rank among them, which is absurd. While even the best thriller series can feel cold and clinical, or overly reliant on twists, Big Little Lies is a masterclass in slow-burning tension and is packed full of fascinating characters you'd even be friends with. HBO's adaptation of Liane Moriarty's novel also makes its setting a crucial character. Too many thrillers take place in dank interrogation rooms and police stations, and though there's definitely some of that in Big Little Lies, you want to spend as much time as possible in Monterey's oceanic locations, running on the beach with Jane, or sipping a glass of wine with Celeste and Madeline. But even basking in these stunning locales, you're on the edge of your seat because conflict is always brewing. Whether it's the behind-closed-doors crumbling of marriages or wars between mothers waged following Big Little Lies' school bullying incident, you know it's all leading up to an explosive murder, and each clue is a delicious crumb to get you to the shocking truth. Why the Big Little Lies series is better than the book, even Season 2. Laura Dern as Renata Klein holding wine glass in Big Little Lies. When the novel Big Little Lies was released in 2014, Liane Moriarty gave us a gripping page-turner of a domestic thriller, and she deserves all the credit she's given. This is by no means a knock on her book, it's simply that the story is more successful in the visual, long-form medium of a TV series. One of Big Little Lies' biggest changes from the show to the book is switching the setting from Australia to California. Though the series would have been just as gorgeous in its original location, the beachside atmosphere exquisitely captured by cinematographers Yves Belanger and Jim Fronner makes the HBO show stand out all the more. Then there are the performances of the cast who bring Moriarty's prose to life. It's no coincidence that 3 of the show's main actors, Nicole Kidman, Alexander Skarsgård, and Laura Dern, took home Emmy Awards for their performance in Big Little Lies Season 1. Skarsgård and Dern's performances, as an abusive husband and an elitist queen bee mom, respectively, could have been one note, but the actors gave them complexity to burn. Dern's character, Renata, is also much deeper and fully fleshed out in the series than in the book. We don't agree with many of her actions, but we're both sympathetic to and inspired by her. Several viewers thought Big Little Lies Season 2 went off the rails, as it became an original story rather than an adaptation. While, yes, Season 1 is better, Season 2 also shows the aftermath of Perry's death and how, even if you think you got away with murder, you never fully do. Plus, the addition of Meryl Streep as Perry's insidious mother adds layers of intrigue and tension to the story. Big Little Lies Season 3 is in the works. The cast of Big Little Lies Season 2 in a promotional image for HBO. It's been 6 years since Big Little Lies Season 2 premiered in 2019, and while there had always been talk of a third installment, it felt like it would never come to fruition. However, last week, it was confirmed that Big Little Lies Season 3 is moving forward with Mr. and Mrs. Smith co-creator Francesca Sloan having signed on to write the new season's first episode. Sloan will also serve as executive producer alongside Big Little Lies creator David E. Kelly, and stars Reese Witherspoon and Nicole Kidman. This is part of an overall 2-year exclusivity deal that Sloan signed with HBO. Big Little Lies fans who weren't thrilled with Season 2 will also be happy to learn that Season 3 will also be an adaptation of Liane Moriarty's work. The reason for the Big Little Lies Season 3 delay was that production was waiting for Moriarty to finish her sequel novel to Big Little Lies, which she now has, and it is set for publication in 2026.